is me, the Reaper, along with Sidon, or Jared.
Hello.
And today we have what we're going to see here is the End versus Cuddly. The End firmly getting beat game one of the favored in their blocks. Cuddly coming in and showing them what's what. All right, and we're in the game now. Mm,
Aside of the end, we have Tyner on Hoi D block on the Bologna, Lee on a Xingqian, Soren jungling as Ratatosker and Imperius on mid. For the side of Cuddly, we have O Gambler on Hunbats, Riken on Chalk, MK Snips on Zhang Kui, Jin Tao on I can't think of the elephant's name.
Ganesh.
And then Subby rocking the Scotty just to rub it in Tyler's face, it looks like.
That's some mind games right there, which is why we allow lap spamming and taunt spamming before kills, so you can just get it out, get them, get them out of the tower or something.
Having a lot of aggression on the side of Cuddly right now between the Ganesh one as well as Scotty one. That's some really good clear as compared to Hoi's clear, who doesn't really come online until later game. Zhang Kui looking really ballsy here.
It looks like Tyner should have a line of sight on him.
Out.
Tyner should have a line of sight on him. Looks like he did there for a second, but not realized it.
Going ham on that laugh. Ganesh up there looking like he's just gonna be a nuisance, I guess. Headed back to mid lane, a little bit of poke coming out from what I presume to be the Zhang Kui is. Zhang Kui and Hunbats, as they're both out of mana. Zhang just hitting those tags. Really not wanting anyone to contest him at buffs, it looks like.
Why are they going for buffs? This is a Season 3 strat to go for buffs here. It puts you behind in farm, doesn't it?
It gives the lane that would otherwise not have pressure, and if they could have secured those smalls at purple, they would have been able to hit level 2. Instead, the side of Cuddly being smart, not letting them secure, gonna try and fight him. Horrific coming out by Lee, but Tyler not realizing until it's too late, the Ganesh just gonna walk away. Really tragic, especially since
they really half-health him, they chunked him down.
Yeah, especially since O Gambler invaded the speed of the end on the right side. As that happened, Imperius and Soren looking towards the red to counter invade a bit though.
Smart choice by them. The enemy's dual lane firmly pushed up. Lee killing Colder there for a second.
It looks like it's gonna be a good game. Cuddly backing off, going for his buffs. Spotted out at Oracle's is just mid jungle for the end. A good secure by the side of the end. Nice stun coming out of buff, not letting Hunbots hit any more basics on those Oracles.
Yeah, already a different game. We first saw them sort of do the same strat, but we're seeing it a little bit better now. The end dual lane kind of boxing on par with the enemy there. Over in solo lane, how's the Bologna doing?
Chalk's healing up his damage, but he's doing Bologna things.
I'm surprised to see this Bologna go for the front creeps instead of the back creeps like everyone else. Is there, if I'm not mistaken, the correct way to clear the Bologna is you spin the front ones and hit the back ones with the bludgeon, right?
You're not wrong. That does save him from a lot of archer damage, which it seems that he's taking. But maybe he just likes sustain with the Scourge Shield. Yeah, just opting to go for those front creeps each time. Getting poked by archers on occasion.
I think he's aggroing the Chalk there, trying to box him out, but the Chalk has so much sustain. What could possibly be his reasoning for this? Just trying to make him waste mana, perhaps? But Chalk has that inbuilt free ability.
This is a sub. Perhaps he's not as familiar with the solo lane as he led on to be.
Perhaps. I've never seen him before.
Nor have I. There we go. opting to go for the back creeps finally.
Hmm.
It seems Imperious gonna give up the first blood to O Gambler. I do not know if ultis were used there. Yes,
Yep,
it
two
looks like
ulters,
O
two
Gambler
ultis.
and MK Snips ults were
Looking at the
used.
ward game here, let's see if he had any place. No, he didn't have any. I'm surprised. I know a lot of
Nobody
mid
has
laner.
any place.
Yeah, I'm surprised. A lot of mid laners like to start off early with wards because they're the first ones to get ganked usually from either solo or like from the support side. And
The
Bologna,
jungle and the mid being called out as the Bologna continues to overextend because you know Bologna.
I
Walking
mean,
back to a tower now as the jungle and mid for the side of Cuddly go to instead invade the Rattatasker's speed.
Brad
The jump
Tasker
being
coming in.
committed out of the Hoon bots. Good stun coming out of Rat, but at Zhang's pressure just too strong. Oh, a bad leash. Not gonna let them secure the speed. A bad engage choice by Soren. He bracered, but it's just not gonna be enough, it looks like. Good dodge, picked up by MK Snaps. 3v1, they're ready to fight this. Bologna's rotating in from the back. She might be able to pick up a kill on the Hoon bots here if she plays her cards right. Imperious instead gonna be the one to secure the kill, but Bologna attacking the Zhang. He's fairly low. Alt off the mark. Thoth looking for the stun. Missing. The Zhang really low. Out of mana. Bologna just a few more autos. A good downswing on a bludgeon, and she secures the kill. That is a huge shutdown in the favor of the end, putting them back in this game 3-3, only 1,000 behind.
That Bologna is a huge, and it seems you're a little bit ahead of me. So what time are you at right now? What's
4:49.
All right, let's pause at 5 minutes. That way we can make
Okay.
sure. Hopefully nothing big happens during that time. Want to make sure that we have a succinct
Pause.
viewing. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you when I'm paused. All right, I paused there. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and
Unpaused.
we're back. What do you think about Imperious as mid? It's 3-3. He has two of the kills. No, one of the kills involved in the other one. And Hou Yi has a kill? Who did Hou Yi kill? And
I don't
Soren
remember,
killing the
but
Chalk.
Soren being able to pick up the Chalk kill.
And there's the Hun Bat's ult.
Questionable ult coming out of O Gambler. It was just looking for engage. I recommend getting some damage off before he does that next time as the rat just walked away.
Oh yeah, the rat got away. Soren has so many escape tools and thing in his kit here as Rattatasker. He's such a hard little rat to
Built-in
hit.
protection shred and nice stun. If he hits both the protection shred and the stun, that's 2 seconds cooled off of the dash.
Really?
Really
I
good escape god.
never knew that.
Oh yeah. You get a second shaved off of the dash for I think each god that you hit with the ability.
Really? That's huge. So in a team fight when you
Yeah.
hop in, that's
You
why.
dash in, get your kit off on multiple gods and dash out.
Mm. So I mean, what does the Acorn provide? I'm not quite familiar with the Acorn, to be honest. The Acorn,
Heal on abilities and more power and move speed than boots.
yeah. So you take that over boots, which is why you never see Rat with boots.
You can't see Rat with boots.
Rat can't buy boots.
Rat cannot buy boots. Rat can only get his acorn.
That is hilarious. So many gods don't have legs, but they won't give it to the little
Yeah,
rat.
Medusa can buy boots. Kukulkan Khan can buy boots. Rat gets a nut.
I don't know. You think they would like either give Medusa some sort of weird innate? I mean, they gave her that side strafing ability, which is
Cuddly
so
getting
nice.
very aggressive in left lane. Not gonna be punished though.
I don't think they know it.
He's just gonna walk away.
Here's the Horrify.
1v2.
There's the ult, and Tyner's gonna go down, perhaps? Tyner goes down to the Ganesh. And then the other kill.
Gamble securing the double kill. This is that snowball that we saw in the last game starting. They get a few kills, look towards this Gold Fury with 4 people in the side of the map. If Imperious and Soren can't do something, it might start to look like a repeat.
Cuddly's already at 2k gold ahead right now. It's 7 minutes in, and there's only 3 wards on the map for the side of the end, but 4 on the side for the Cuddly. What is up with their ward game
Rat
today?
missing the stun and taking a shit ton of damage out of Cuddly. Top damage belonging to Cuddly, 5,700, rivaled only by Bologna, rocking a steady 4,600. I would have expected to see Zhang farther up there, but I guess he's just been farming mostly. Cuddly coming over at half health and pushing Tyner out of lane. Using that move speed so very effectively, just gonna juke the autos and go back. A good stun coming out of Tyner, some good poke, but Cuddly's just gonna walk it off. On the right side of the map, however, Soren and Speed being invaded once more. Missed the lone ult. Seems Soren's gonna engage either on the Chalk or the Hoonbots. Hoonbots was the target. Beads was too late. Ult coming out of Hoonbots. Some good damage coming off. Ganesh
And there's
ult.
a spin. Gets the
Soren
kill.
missing the nut, but securing the kill with the spin, the protection shred spin. Good job out of Soren. Able to secure that kill.
Good body block there by Lee, but it's going to cost him his life.
Yeah.
Soren needs to get out of there now.
Soren missing all of his kit, now in a bad spot. Does he have the dash up? Silenced out, it doesn't matter. There it is, and he's under T2.
He almost cost
Good
Lee.
escapes.
He almost made Lee's sacrifice worthless there by dying.
Completely in vain.
Right, give me a second here.
No problem. I'll take a second to talk about builds. Hoyi looking like a straight box build coming for him. Ninja tabbing into what I can only presume to be a Veil. Ilona looking like she's gonna rush to the mystical mail. Soren, or not Soren, my apologies. Lee going for a double starter after finishing off his Travelers. Can't remember which one's the magical. Wanting to get some rotates and be pseudo tanky with the damage mitigation provided by Vanguard, despite the fact that he's 2 levels behind. Lee trying to ping out the Scotty so they can get a nice collapse going on her, but Tyner not having any of it, just not wanting to aggress. Ganesh rotating over 2. That is a losing 2v2. In the right side jungle, however, a force looks like it's moving in on either the Spallona or Imperius here. Imperius spotting it out, opting to go back to lane, giving up these Ellies. 3 people in left lane. Soren's trying to engage, forced the ulti away. Good ult coming out of Hoyi. Nice speeds out of Scotty. Soren looks like he's gonna chase, but Ganesh silence gonna stop that for now. Scotty gonna make it out. She is
Peel by
huge
the end
right
there.
now. Yeah, good peel.
That's your brother. Do not touch it.
O Gambler coming in, a nice ult. Lee rooting, he's gonna get out. O Gambler just off the mark with the 3 that would have led to a teleport even past the lead. Imperius walking into 2 here. He's got that good dash, but
Can he
don't
get
know if
out?
it'll be enough.
No, they're not gonna go. They're gonna go for the red, but we're forgetting that Thoth
It's
is
gonna be
Thoth.
secured.
Oh, good job by them to secure that.
Giving up his tower in exchange for some poke in mid. His dash is down and he's in a bad spot now. Lee coming around the corner, just gonna spook people off. A good ult coming out of Lee, able to pick up 2. Rat securing one of the kills. Hoonbot's being choked.
And there goes Thoth.
MK Snipe's able to pick up Thoth in the background with the ult. Hoonbot's very low here, getting aggressed on by the Ratatosker, about to jump over the wall. It looks like if he just gets the cooldown.
What's going on here?
Nope. Able to picked up by Rat. MK Snips, however, just gonna walk away. Leap
7-7.
away,
This game
as a
is
matter of
different
fact.
from last game.
Oh yeah, very close.
The end is not gonna let
Scotty-
them steamroll.
Scotty looking like she was gonna rotate to mid, instead just gonna pick up her Rat.
How
One
is
thing
Tyner
that
doing in
hasn't
lane?
changed here. That's what I was just about to say. Subby is no pun intended, is showing his dominance to Tyner right now.
Oh, I get what you did there.
Yeah.
Tyner's probably groaning right now. He's gonna groan in 3 minutes when he sees this.
Oh my god. He's gonna groan now after getting soloed another time
It's not
by
like
the
okay.
carry for Cuddly.
Let's not lie here. Okay, you're never soloed when you're fighting Scotty. Okay, when you're fighting Scotty, you're fighting 2 gods.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Calder himself being so goddamn strong. That route is just unnecessary in my opinion. Such good lockdown.
I mean, it's ridiculous, especially with that ultimate that slows on top of it. I believe afterwards, right after.
I don't think the alt slows, no, but the one slows.
So she has inbuilt.
Oh my god, and that's a prime example of that.
Imperius going down
Gambler
there.
able to secure the kill.
They had to retreat and
Looks
regroup
like
after
it's gonna
that
be
fight
the
there.
Valkyrie Paul.
They can feasibly melt this quick enough, but without Thoth, they're not going to have that long range poke they want. to secure it here.
No, but Lee's just gonna go balls deep and try and zone them all off. throwing people. A good ult coming out of Ratatoska, but the oh my goodness, the conjunction of ults, so gross. I can't tell who secured Gold Fury, but I can only imagine it was Cuddly's team after the Hoonbot ult inside of a Ganesh ult, pushing people into the wall of the Ganesh ult for insane amounts of damage.
I'd never,
Snips and Gambler able to take down Tyner. No,
it never
didn't
even
occur to me that was a oh my goodness, that was gross.
That was horrifying. I'd never want to see that again. Ugh. Ugh.
Shock rotating in to make sure that Jintao doesn't die to this portal demon. Almost stolen away by Imperius on the side of the end. Left T1 going down after Tyler gets picked up by MK and no Gambler. Thoth forced to dash away. He's gonna get a good stun off that might save his life here. Nice ult. Scotty just looking for those autos.
If Thoth can hit
with a good ult. Good secure. Mystical mill with combination of the Scourge getting him just low enough for it to kill.
I
that Scotty needed to be shut down.
Yeah. What is Tyner like? What do you think what's going through Tyner's head right now?
I don't want to say he's choking, but he's building very selfishly. He's building to outbox the Scotty, and it's not paying off. Whereas the Scotty's going for this full pen cooldown, I'm gonna do a lot of damage and also survive against you build. Tyner's like, fight me, and he's still losing the matches. I can only imagine how distraught the carry for the end must feel right now.
But they're gonna take this tier 1 tower on the left side to pay Scotty back for that.
Finally able to secure this T1 on left. Tyner only gonna be 2 levels behind the Scotty now. But Lona and Soren on the Ratatosker being the 2 to hold the team in this game right now. 2-0-4 and 5-2-0 respectively.
Bologna definitely being the backbone of this team in the engagement. She comes up, cleans up.
Oh no. MK snips with mad damage. Ganesh with the ult gonna be able to secure the
what can you do against that ult?
Game on Tyner. A blink coming out of Hoonbot's able to secure Lee. Gambler with his 7th kill of the game. A good ult coming out, doing lots of damage to Bologna. She's just gonna walk away. Soren looking in the back line, ulting. He's going for that Hoonbot. He wants that kill. Able to secure it. This is a 4v3 in the mid lane for this Phoenix.
Soren getting Gambler somewhere.
Incredibly weak. He got him over by red. Soren opting to go in on 3. That was a huge mistake. Chalk out wasted after the CC chain was over, but it doesn't matter. The rat going down.
Score is 10 to 15 at 15 minutes here. And the goal difference, over 9,000, about 10,000 here.
It was close. And then the end just let it out of their grasp and Cuddly snowballed with it. 7 and 5 on that Hoonbots. 4-1 and 6 on that John Quay. A full power build just ready to delete people, as you saw happening to poor Tyler. Houyi able to secure the team speed from the Chalk, but who's gonna pick it up?
Is this all of Cuddly's full first team? Because I believe they've had to use subs in several games.
They had a different jungler. This Gambler guy's new. I didn't get the opportunity to play against him, which makes me a little bit sad because he is going off tonight.
Perhaps a new pickup?
Possibly.
What do you what suggestions do you have for the jungler tonight? For both teams or in general? For a new jungler.
On the side of Cuddly, keep it up, man. You found a good team that you have decent synergy with, at least with that Ganesh, able to show it off with those pinpoint ults, doing mad damage to basically the entire team. As for Soren and Imperius, I don't know what's going on right now. Soren popping off, and jungle isn't even his main role. Imperius lacking not only in the jungle in the game earlier, though he was able to make some picks, he was missing out on engage and team fights. Really falling off here in mid. He's gotten some good damage out. No good picks that I can think of. One The one pick he got was just the enemy team being too overextended. Frenzy ult's coming out here and just not doing enough damage for the side of the end. Hoonbot split pushing all the way to that left Phoenix as the entire team tries to defend this right T2. Lee up in the front line getting a horrific off to stop the aggression. Soren getting some damage off and running away. The poke is just too strong from the side of Cuddly. Great damage coming out. Zhang's in the middle of it. Rat forced to ulti away. Hoonbot's coming up from the back and securing Imperious. Soren able to secure Janata. Tyner ran off by the Zhang Kui as the rest of the team collapsed. Soren are able to get a second kill for himself. Hoonbot's chasing him down. MK Snips picking up the... putting the mid at a 5-1 and 7. Aggressive gods. Subby picking up another kill for himself. 4-1 and 7. Not as dominant as he was on the Izanami, but still doing a lot of damage. If you look at total damage, still rocking the top of the charts by 7k over the Bologna.
I mean, looking at the player,
1k over the Jean player.
Looking at the player damage, it's 18k for her in first place, 13k by Bologna, 9k by Zhang Kui. Those are the top 3 in the game right now. Score is 12 to 18.
Man. Tyler actually secured that portal demon with a ricochet. Good for him.
Those ricochets are important, and that gold is huge. And Cuddly is going to be vengeful.
Huge. Cuddly's team opting to go for this Golden Fury. As we saw last time, though, this may be a bait. Rat ult coming in.
The end was doing fine until they pushed it a little bit too far, I think.
The end's still in this, it looks like. Huge damage coming out from the Chalk, Ganesh, and Zhang ult. Cleaning. Triple kill for MK Snipes, just running at the enemy team. Bologna caught in the middle of 4. Scotty, she's gonna fall here. A good rally here, prolonging her death, but Scotty hitting the piercing cold and sick and called her on her. That is a sad way to go. Deicide on the side of the end. Cuddly just looking like they're gonna go for this gold fear and then possibly push up a lane. Maybe go for the fire giant immediately after. Not even opting for gold, straight to fire it seems. Good call out of Cuddly wanting that group sustain. Group AoE damage. Be ready for this next push.
Alright, you have to excuse me for a moment.
I'd like to be optimistic and say Lee was gonna make it to secure this fire giant, but already at 25%, Team Cuddly is just destroying this fire giant's health. It's gone. First fire giant of the game going to Cuddly 2028.
I don't understand it.
Cuddly must have just practiced in their off time, looking like a very well put together team as Cuddly himself secures the gold fury for his team once more. Just extending their gold lead. Soren is trying his little rat hard out right now, 8-4-0, but between the 0-6-6 Jingqian, the 1-5-6 Stealth, and the 1-6-1 Hou, not much the poor little rat can do. Sounds like my ranked games.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. But it's not a lie here. The end will only learn from this. And I'm not going to be surprised if we see some strategies that they learn here or figure out by watching this footage come into next week. Speaking of next week is week 4. I'm not quite sure. I have it on the schedule. I'll check it out later. But week 4 is the week trades are allowed.
My team won't be trading.
I don't think you guys will. Someone may trade you for someone. May give you someone for a sub spot though.
Oh yeah, for sure. We don't have any subs. It's really interesting.
Yeah, sub spots are, just to clarify what they are. They are players that are undeclared, so they can be traded away. And to make sure.
Wars against the Philadelphia Runhams.
Philadelphia Rumhams, I thought.
Philadelphia.
Oh, it's Philadelphia. Sounds like Philadelphia are just drunkards. That's what they're
Should
going
be
for, right?
Thursday at 10 Eastern.
Huh. Well, it's still gonna be a good game probably. I think they did pretty good in their first game. Anyways, the end fighting back here valiantly. All their towers gone. They've. I can't
Lots
see
of
a way.
ult coming out on Tyner and Soren right here. Hoonbot's knowing that this rat is a huge player, being able to pick up the support for the side of the end on their way to this Phoenix, destroying it with the burst damage out of Calder. Soren with a good stun, but that shock just so tanky. Going for the second Phoenix now, just deleting it, already half health and it's gone. MK Snips going and zoning off basically the entire team all the way back to Fountain. Discord catching, block catching, D block catching a lot of poke and going down, but not before taking the Jean Quay with him. A good shutdown out of the side of the end, but I don't think it's going to matter as they lose their third Phoenix here. A nice pickup for Tyner. Maybe just a boost of confidence on the Hoonbots. That slow from the Ganesh ult coming out huge here.
And the chalk juking like a madman he is. I mean, we've seen Cuddly come back from similar situations. Let's see if the end can come back and win this from a 3 Phoenix deficit.
I don't see it happening. This Scotty is running at this team.
So for future note, shut down
much damage,
Cuddly,
and it's not gonna matter. A silence coming out on the side of Chalk, burst damage, but not enough. Cuddly getting cocky here might lose a couple players, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
they're just fighting this Phoenix attack on Titan here. And there's a blown ult into the Xingqian ult, and the Xingqian throws, and Imperius gets the kill, and Cuddly shutting him down. It's gonna break some of their momentum there. Wouldn't you agree, Jared?
No, I would not. I'd say that as Hoonbot solos the Portal Demon, Cuddly has perfect time to sit, take a rip from his bong or something. He's in a great spot, man, and a great mood. 9-2 and 10 on his carry. Opting for a Frostbound pickup. He's just running at this team. He has so much player damage, 27k. All around great game for Cuddly. That Shogun's just pushing him over the top on Janato's Ganesh. Jintao. God, I'm getting his names fucked up.
Don't worry about it. I believe we have another game Monday, this Monday actually, back to back, something like that. What do you think of Tyner's build? You've said you commented on it before.
Yeah, I don't know. He's playing from behind, so we should go for a more pen-oriented build than just the Executioner. I'd recommend like a Titans and a Beat Stick for the anti-heal for the Zhong. But he's just going for this steady box build. He needs a Fatalis, he needs crit, he needs a small amount of pens to keep up with the Scotty Shifter. He's just so behind. He might just be putting together whatever items he can as Cuddly pushes their way down 5-stack in mid with a Fire Giant ready to end this game.
And we'll see if the end can protect.
Just gonna avoid the Hou ult. Great ults coming out of the side of Cuddly for disengages. The rest of the team goes all the way in the back. Hou just barely not making it in the Titan. Good Thought coming out doing a lot of damage. Gambler able to make it back behind the Titan for med. Coming in and securing a kill on D block before going down the clock. It's not gonna matter. That's the end of game 2. Cuddly coming away. 16-30. 2-0.
Is that a taunt? I don't know who said that.
Victory is assured. That sounds like Ganesh.
That was a Ganesh, yeah. That was a taunt, right?
That might have been a Ganesh taunt, yes.
Unfortunately. And it was such a good game by them, too. I hate to have to give them a strike, but yeah, rules are rules.
Yeah. I suggest you play back, listen for it once more. I
Mm-hmm.
know I heard voice lines out of the Ganesh, but once again, I don't know if that was audio specific for killing the Titan or in fact a taunt.
I don't know of any audio specific to killing of Titans, though.
I know a lot of gods laugh.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, anyways, thank you,
It
ladies and
doesn't
gentlemen.
sound like a laugh spam, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed watching one of the better games that I've seen. It's a shame that it was such a shutout and in the first one.
Alright, thank you for watching, and we'll hope to see you back here tomorrow night when we have another game. Not quite sure. I can't remember who it is, but thank you for watching, and
Me neither.
see ya.